Okay, so just to jump right in so I can kind of keep up with the flow as I was shuffling. So the main thing who came through was Archangel Michael. I heard Ezekiel and then Uriel. Colors were purple and then like a white around it. So that was kind of for me saying to, at this time right now, protecting your crown chakra is going to be super important. Kind of like, as we get into the new year, I know there's a lot of excitement and, we're just like so excited that like we got through the year and it's like, yes. And like, we're wanting to get on to, the new and all the new and it's just like the main message with them was to just kind of slow down and enjoy this time. Again, keeping prepared and stuff like that, but trying not to control outcomes in situations, like as far as, if you're out there on the dating scene and, nothing's working for you and, it's instead of trying to control that, kind of let that flow. Or if you are excited to jumpstart some kind of new direction that you're going through for career, or you're just starting, a new hobby that you picked up and, I think the energy right now is, yes, there's a bunch of excitement and momentum and everything, but keeping that balance of allowing and releasing control. I do already pick up on a new connection coming in. It's definitely, so for whoever this may resonate for, you may have been, really working on yourself, and maybe you have been single for a while, and you're kind of waiting for that person. I do see that there is a huge potential for that. But at the same time, be mindful of people coming in right now at this time. And this goes for not just because of the energy right now and the time, with everything and the importance of just different aspects of everything going on, right? You kind of want to make this a regular habit too. Not to be so... not to be so guarded, right? But then not to be so open that you're naive to, someone who could potentially just want to, use you, or just for whatever reason. I don't know why I felt like the need to say that. But anyways, yeah, all right. So while I'm in this energy, let's just see where this is going to go. And kind of move these out of the way on my thing here. So let's see. Sorry if it's loud. I do realize that like I hit this pretty loud sometimes. All right. So we got the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Yo, oh my God. Stop playing with me. We literally have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Yo, that's why I like completely stopped. Like I was shuffling. I was like, oh my, like this energy is just like, I was like, no, let's go, let's do it. Like, hit record. Whoa, Queen of Cups at the bottom, 8 of Swords, the Chariot. So yeah, don't be all up in your head right now about all of this stuff, again, with yesterday's message, not trying to just get rid of the emotional thoughts, right? 8 of Swords, like, don't be in your head about, just the worries of, am I going to be able to do this? Or, oh my God, is this person, maybe you have your eyes set on someone and you're just nervous. Like maybe you're just starting to date this person and, you're worried that it's going to be kind of like a failure, like not a failure. That's stupid. That's not a good word. I mean, a failed relationship though, like where it was, okay, so that was the right word. Like it just was a failed relationship, and nothing wrong with it. It's just like you got what you got from that person. And it's time for you to move on, right? So whatever. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups. This is going to be sudden. I think that this is going to literally... Okay, so the King of Cups just fell out, and I saw the Queen of Cups. We had the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords. Yeah, okay. Because there's the potential for it coming in so quickly, and they're okay, hold on. Why is the Devil here? Judgment. Okay, let me see. Ten of Swords. Yeah, because you ended it. Something you ended. Either you ended with a person, a relationship, or this was you walking away completely from every single thing. Your toxic behaviors, right? Sorry, my foot keeps hitting this chair. I don't know if that's the noise you can hear. Or this could be you walking away from, I did it again, your toxic behaviors, toxic thinking patterns, you know, things like that. Because we have here the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, King of Cups. So it seems to me as if, you know, the divine feminine in this aspect, okay? You know, again, whether it's male or female, but the divine feminine here has really, really walked away from a lot of bullshit, you know? Called judgment on her own situations, like, no more will I allow, you know, self-sabotaging thoughts. And I really want to say it's thoughts here. To kind of step aside from, you know, somebody else here, I think you finally decided to stop self-sabotaging yourself by allowing thoughts, you know, or having too much faith in somebody who you know has already kind of overstayed their welcome and overstepped their boundaries, right? So you gain some confidence here in yourself. You literally went through, and I do want to say this, you went through, whether it was a minor, you know, kind of tower moment, you know, maybe another round of the Dark Knight, you know, stuff of the soul, whatever. Maybe it was your first major one that you just came out of. Like, again, we're all on different parts here, but you have completely shed a part of yourself, a part of your thinking, and I want to say it's a thinking, it's a toxic form of thought pattern and behavior that you were repeating over and over in your head, and you completely transformed that I want to say it's mentality. Some I don't know why here, and it's having to do with your confidence in yourself. I mean, 100%, absolutely. And what is coming in, and it's gonna come in a lot quicker than you think, is a partner. I had pulled soulmate as I was shuffling. I cut the deck and it said soulmate answered prayer, and that was after I did about 3 or 4 of them. So I'm like, all right, let's do this, because like the energy was just so like exciting. Like, I mean, I can't make it up. First 3 cards here, the first 2 out of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This, you know, and then you have the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. This is most absolutely, you know, and again, it's just a new person is definitely going to enter your life. And I feel that heavy. I'm not the type to sit here like, and really 100% want to even say that, just because, again, like, you know, I don't know if it's the first time you're tuning in, but I try to stay more away from relationship talk, just because, you know, my main focus is to help, you know, with your own self, right? Your own divine and masculine and feminine in yourself. But I'm heavily, just because of what came out, you know, right before I turned this on, and I'm being told it is. So for some of you that are listening, there is some sort of soulmate connection coming in. Now, again, we all have a lot of soulmates from different past lives, right? But this is definitely going to be an answered prayer for you coming in, because you chose yourself, because you chose to stop with all the bullshit. You found your worth. You put in a lot of work on yourself, and this is the feminine side, whether it's male or female. On your more feminine side, you have done the work, what was needed for you to get you to this next step. Let's see here, though, about the King of Cups. Because we found with the feminine side here. All right, so let me see. Justice. The Sun, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Fortune. I also too feel, okay, so this is so weird. This is so weird. This is exactly the same story that just came out for the feminine, but the masculine, right? The King of Cups here, the masculine here, looks like he just went through some sort of an ending as well with the Hanged Man, Ten of Wands, and Justice, okay? And then you have here, he's coming into, okay, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So that, the masculine energy, and it's so funny because it's, if you, okay, it's like there's a huge mirroring going on right here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, okay, King of Cups, and then he got the Queen of Pentacles with all this, right? Then you got the Queen of Cups, who had, you know, the Devil, Eight of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords and the Judgment. So both sides here called Justice and Judgment and chose themselves and walked away from whatever they walked away from. Now it could be, you know, an old, you know, again, for the feminine, I do think it was a thought pattern, toxic behaviors, toxic thinking, toxic ways of coping, right? Toxic ways of coping because of all of the, you know, it was lack of self-worth, I want to say. I really do. I want to say it was lack of self-worth. Like, yeah, like, I feel like, okay, obviously, you know, very strong mentality. Like, you know, it's not saying that you are, you know, don't think any worth of yourself. No, but there's that's one, like, do I really deserve it, right? It's not, and that's what I'm talking about with the self-worth here. You having to fully 100% believe, right, that you deserve it. Like, yeah, you know you're worth it, right? But do you really believe that you deserve it? You do now. You do. It's showing you do. And you call judgment for yourself and transformed, right? Now, this person over here, we're going to call it the masculine, just because that's how it came out in the cards here, is going through a similar situation, walking away from something. I'm going to get more information on this Queen of Pentacles here, though. So maybe he could have been walking away from a relationship. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. One fell. So we had Knight of Wands, Strength. But let's see. I'm so sorry this one fell. Temperance. Okay. So, yeah. It looks like here, you know, just the vibe I'm feeling off of this person, this masculine, right? It seems like he was more comfortable being in these quick, easy breezy, like just in and out type of behaviors with women. Not really wanting to commit emotionally, not really wanting to touch the surface of it. Like, you know, obviously maybe this masculine went through some healing with that. Finding the strength in himself to really kind of at least, you know, attempt to see, okay, why am I like that? Like, I want love, but like, why won't I really allow myself to commit, right? Like, why? I think there was some heavy, diving deep into this with this energy over here. We're going to call it masculine. We're going to call this one the feminine because that's how it came out. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, Emperor. Seven of Swords, the World. Yeah, he's done lying to himself as well here, people. Like, the deception was real. Like, sitting there, you know, trying to be this little, like, you know, one night stands were easier, right? Let's just get real here. Like, it just seemed very, just didn't want to fully commit because you know, you didn't really want to get real with yourself here, real with your feelings, right? Like, so this is pretty cool. Let's see what else. So yeah, there is definitely somebody now new coming in. Okay, now it could be old too, but I feel it's new energy. I do. I feel like this is a newer energy because you're going to see like what options you guys have out there. You know, like, I don't know. I just want to say it's new. I want to say it's new. I really do. Because you walked away from something. Something or someone. Or both. The mentality for the feminine that they had with this one person that they thought was the be-all end-all, or the masculine too. Maybe he was not even in a relationship. Maybe he was just non-committal and going in and out with different women, right? And really wanting to kind of not do that anymore. I don't know, right? But there's something, and I think it's new. I do. I think that's going to be a new person. Because I do feel like this is going to be somebody on your level. 100%, absolutely. Because you know your self-worth. You know what you deserve. It's really, okay, I really deserve this. Like every day, I don't care, every morning, get up and say, I deserve, and da-da-da, whatever. You know, you're like, man, you know, your affirmations, man. You're doing all this work for what? To settle for the same shit you just got out of? No. That's why I truly feel it is new. It is new. It is new. It's an answered prayer. It's part of one of your blessings, and that's facts. But, whew, look at this. I'm just excited. I don't know, man. 2022. Oh my God, last night, me and my daughter, it was just me and my daughter. You know, and it was so funny because I was like, thank God, like 2022 has been real, but see ya. You know, it taught me a lot of great, hard lessons. You know, they weren't by any means, that was one of my hardest years. Just for, you know, just more of the financial aspects, I will definitely say. Being fully, there's a lot, I don't even want to go into it, but, you know, yeah, it was real. 2022 was real over here, so. All right, we got nature. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Okay, I wanted to share that nature gifts. Probably why it was a little hint. Okay, memory, and then we got insight, preparation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So with this now, so let's get out of the whole relationship aspect of it. All right. Let's get back to you, whoever the viewer is. Okay. Right now, I do think that having a connection, in whichever form this is for you, nature, obviously, weather is different all over the world, you know, whatever. So, they do want you to start connecting more and being more in tune with what is around you, your surroundings, the sounds of nature, okay? Because this is something I wanted to kind of talk about too, because I thought it was really cool this morning. So I had noticed this bird. Well, I didn't see it physically yet, right? I was outside early. It was like probably 6 a.m, you know, I went out to go smoke a cigarette, and all of a sudden there was just like this loud bird in the tree, and it was beautifully singing, you know, chirping, right? And then I could hear another one answering it. And it was just going back and forth, right? But it was so loud. Okay, now where I'm at, it's, you know, kind of winter. It was not really snowing, right? But so the trees are bare, okay? There's like tiny, not a lot of leaves out there, just more branches, right? So that's what was odd. When I was trying to find this bird that was making all this noise, really, really loud and beautiful, right? I could not see, I could not find the bird. And I'm like, I'm like, what? So all of a sudden it flew down to the left of me, okay? And it was one of those, like a wren or like a finch or like a little tiny sparrow. It was the size, it was like this, one of those small ones, right? Like, oh my God. I was like, wow, that little bird was making all that. I mean, it was loud, right? Then I noticed 2 other same type of bird on the ground. Like they were coming out after he flew, and then he was chirping again, talking, right? I'm sorry, I like bird. And he was like talking. They're on the ground. They're like, you know, they're coming out. They're coming out slow. And I'm just watching all this going on because nature will send you messages too. You know, Mother Earth, right? It's her way of connecting. You know, everything, the birds and this and that. It's just nature is powerful. And the message that I received earlier from that, just from watching the interaction and how they were interacting, right? I'm like, wow. And then all of a sudden, this one single goose. Now, if you know about geese, right? Geese always fly together. They stay together from their family. They're always in that V shape, right? And then when a goose finds its mate, right? They mate for life. So it is very odd to see a single goose flying by itself. It is an uncommon. It's not common. I just said it's uncommon, so that's the same thing. It is uncommon to see that. So that stood out to me as well. I'm like, first of all, A, where's his mate? And then B, where's his family? Like, it is just so not normal to see that, right? And then it told me I got the message. So, I think throughout this whole journey, it's like a lot of us had to travel it alone. First of all, it doesn't even matter, because at certain parts of this spiritual journey, you will have to travel it alone. It's just how it goes, okay? You're going to have to go through your own things. So I feel like I'm talking to a group of people who possibly, are coming out of that, right? You're coming out. You've been doing this journey. You've had to deal with things yourself. You kind of secluded. You went into that hermit mode. You took care of yourself. You started healing things that you needed to heal, right? And now, it's like, you have so much knowledge to share. You have so much just beauty, right? Like, when you step back out, even though you weren't able to be seen, right? And even with the divine, maybe you felt like no one noticed you, or nobody, I don't know. There's something to that where it was such a small bird, right? But it was, when it spoke, it was so powerful. And even though you couldn't see it, right? Once it chose to step out and speak and show itself, it was just, I don't know, it was beautiful. So, like, it doesn't matter, if you think, and here's the other thing too, it doesn't matter if you think like, oh, like, you don't really have much experience or in this or that, but your journey and your story and you sharing those things are enough. You don't have to be, to be honest with you, I personally don't think that when it comes to these kind of experiences, when we're talking about, the spiritual journey, everybody's input is absolutely important, because one thing you say could even help someone that you think has their shit together more than you. And that's not true, because you know what? Even people that give advice or are talking about this or stepping up, and that doesn't make them immune to having to still go through their own lessons and their own journey, and still have, nobody here is perfect. There is not one human being on this planet who should, sit there and think that, oh, it's done for them, right? Oh, I did all this and now I'm good and life's never going to happen to me like that again. Like, it's not how it works. So that's how I kind of look at it. Even the people that you idol, like, I have certain, like, few, like I said, like, authors that I had, really liked, or people that I had watched as well, and I still do, once in a while, like on YouTube, that really got me through pivotal moments when I first, started out with the darker night and shadow healing. Now, I did the whole Dark Night of the Soul thing solo, like, for real, I really did, and it was years. It was years, and it was years, and it was years, and it, I got through some of it, and then it was like, when I started really doing the shadow work, years ago now, and then I had, like, a minor one, too, when it comes to other things, this 2022, but it was to force me to get on my path. It's not that I was doing anything wrong. This time it was just, like, so uncontrollable, and I look back and I'm like, I've been doing everything right, and it wasn't the purpose. The purpose was something completely different. So I just wanted to make a note of that, because you know what, even if you're watching other people and they are giving advice to you, just know too that they're human, and we all are still going through lessons. And we are all able to give advice about that, because you know what? We don't stop. Like, the journey doesn't just stop. And all of a sudden, oh wait, no more learning for me. I'm perfect now. the whole point is to talk about the imperfections. The whole, like, to me, I've always said this when I used to write too, like, your imperfections are what make you beautiful. It's that role. It's that, like, just owning who you are, the mistakes that you have made, and then sharing the success story of how you came over that aspect. You don't have to be this big, like, whatever. It's the whole principle of you achieving or coming out of something, and your voice matters. Your opinion matters. And you speaking about it and giving that drop in knowledge. I like to call it drop in knowledge, right? Little knowledge bombs, like I just joke like that with my daughter. I'm dropping knowledge bombs or whatever. But anyway, but no, like, for real, that is the most important thing. I still love, I don't think I'll ever stop the quest for knowledge and just wanting to, just, I don't know. But anyway, so I thought that was really cool. So, and that was, again, the message that they wanted me to share about connecting with nature. And the fact that it came out right after all this happened too, with gifts, really connecting with nature is going to help, expand, the connection you have with your gifts. Really listening and tuning in to what you're hearing and what the message is. You might get it in different ways. How do you feel? What do you think that it's saying? Because normally what your first instinct is, right? What nature's trying to say to you. That's what it is. Don't doubt that. All right, let me just take a look at this too. Okay, so there's something here. I'm getting a warning again here. Yeah. Ghost at the bottom. Okay, this is exactly what it is. Ghost at the bottom of the deck. We got memory, insight, and preparation. I did briefly see when I was shuffling too before, I saw the Tower card. Now again, I don't think it's going to be a bad Tower. But I do think somebody here is, or somebody that you're dealing with is going to possibly, there's some sort of emotional explosion here. There's some sort of emotional, hold on, what is this? Okay, sacral chakra opening. There could be a sacral chakra opening going on and a flood of emotions. Okay. Yeah, okay. Memory. That's what, okay. So this could be what that masculine was going through right now. I'm feeling it's heavy on the masculine because it's just this area, like, just like a flood of emotions are coming through. And I do think it's the masculine as well. His patient freedom. Okay, let's see. Should I do any more? Anomaly. I don't even know what that means, but it looks like it's... oh, okay, I think it's more spiritual growth. Anomaly. Coming back to your innocence, purity. Yeah, because look at this crow. He's... look at him. He is strutting his stuff, and he's shining. He is up there. Oh, my God. Wait, he... look, he's singing. He's singing in the tree. Bro, look at this. Oh my God, I really have never, I used these cards a few times, but I've never actually looked at the, obviously, and sometimes they point things out that you don't even notice, and I love that about them. But yeah, that's exactly what this is. Look at this. He's like back to his innocence and purity. He's just ready to go. The anticipation is gaining, man. And I'm telling you, I know for the Divine Feminine as well, if you're a female, let's just say male or female here, it doesn't matter. But I do feel like it's more of a female that I'm picking up on, that is really getting ready to step into such a really, I don't know, man, there's something to this. Really good energy. And I'm telling you, you got a soulmate wanting to come in. Whoever's this is resonating for, you definitely do. And I think it could potentially be the one you've been waiting for. which would be better. But again, you know, let's just like, I don't even want to, I'm just going to stop it there on that one. All right, let's see if we have any other messages over here. Say soulmate, that's what I had. Oh, actually, I reshuffled that after I did, because as I was shuffling, I cut the deck. And then I kept shuffling. So look, soulmate trust. Yeah, man. Listen, don't put that wall up too much. Like, yeah, like don't be too naive, right? When you meet somebody new, or if you're meeting new people, okay? Don't just assume that it's gonna be the next person that you meet or tries to ask you on a date. Come on, bro. We all know don't work like that. Weed them out, you know, if you have to. But just know that someone soon is coming in. Trust it and believe it. And spiritual growth again. This thing off. I'm like so excited for whoever this is. For real. And look, your guardian angel is right by your side. She's letting you know. She's guiding you, and allow her, or he, whatever, to to guide you. And again, release control. It's exactly what they were saying before. Yeah, you got abundance coming in. Listen to the signs. All right, let's see if there's anything else. One more. New beginnings. I'm telling you, it's new. The person is going to be new, okay? I'm telling you, look, it's the divine timing, and exactly what they were saying about self-acceptance. You really believing you are deserving of it. And I don't want to say worthy. That's not the right word. That you deserve it. Because I don't think who I'm talking to feels that they're not worthy of shit. That's not it. It's really getting in that feeling like, no, I do deserve this. Like, I do. I do. And yeah, abundance is coming in. I'm telling you, in all ways, shapes, and forms, it's coming. This is so exciting. Male or female again. You know, you guys have new connections coming in. Oh, shoot, look. I don't even know what. Soar, bond. Look at this. Oh, my God. Cute, cute. Okay. All right, let me just, all right, let's see if there's a, should we do perfect timings at the bottom of this deck. Cupid, play. Yo, this is just so synchronistic, but wow. Yeah, Cupid, in perfect timing. All right. And keep focusing on your inspirations, okay? Because here's the thing. Now, I don't know if you guys, you know how, like, listen, it's almost scary for me to want to, like, get back into a relationship because, look, I have gotten so used to my own energy that, like, I'm talking like years. Like, I've been single 6 years, right? And that's my choice as well, by the way. Like, I just don't care. I'm more concerned with, I just don't want drama. I don't want the bullshit, right? I don't know. Like, I don't want anybody messing up my vibe or my flow. Like, it just hasn't been a priority to me. Like, but that's the other thing, too. Shoot, so what was I? Oh, and that's the other reason. Because sometimes, you know, at least the relationships that I previously have been in throughout my life were just distractions, really, too, as far as, like, I did not focus on myself, what I wanted to do. I was always worried about the other person more than myself, and it was like, I don't ever want to fall back into that, where I put my goals, my dreams, my inspirations, or let me be on the back burner. Nah, dude. So that's another big one. Do not allow any, like, new relationship, though, to kind of take you off your own individual path as well, because they really want you to continue working on, you know, your journey. Entrepreneur, like, what you want to do. What do you want to create? You know? Let's do one more of these. Yeah, like, just don't get lost in the sauce of it, you know? For real. And again, release and surrender. So, okay. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Yeah, guardian angel, like, your guardian angels wants you to ask for their help. Ask every day. Any time of the day. Multiple times. I do. I don't give a shit. I talk all the time. I don't care. It's like a personal ring. Hey, you know, whatever, you know, that's what they're there for, because they're living through us too, you know, which is actually pretty cool. Because if you think about it, like, I used to think I bothered my angels, like, and that's the other thing too. This is how stupid, really. I would look at it like, well, I don't really want to, like, you know, like, I know you're probably doing other things more important. I swear to God, I would say it's more important, but, you know, if you, no, that's not how they want you to be. They want you to be more, you know what you want, you know. I don't know, dude. I don't know if anyone else has ever done that or thought that, but hey, it's a thing. All right, and then we got Think It Through, New Moon in Gemini, New Moon in Libra, Know You Are Loved. Again, take it slow, take it slow. Do not just jump right into another relationship, or even if you have been single, do not just let anybody around you, okay? You worked way too hard to get yourself mentally, physically, energetically to the way you are now. Don't let anybody just try and come and take that from you. Breathe through the tension. Full moon in Scorpio. We'll do one more. Oh, okay, they want to. Full moon in Libra. Find a balance and leave the past behind. Last quarter moon in Cap, I'm telling you. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right, and I'm going to do it. Clear your mind. Oh my God, see, confirmation. Clear your mind. And look, the card's actually purple and the white. That's what I said. I said it was purple and white. Yo, look. See, you could probably, yeah, right there. Clear your mind. Because remember, somebody was all in their head and they were getting out of that. And that's beautiful. That was beautiful. So congratulations on that, because then it's not a fun place to be in your head. Oh God, that's the worst. It's like, I have to tell myself to shut up. Shut up, you know? Anyways, I really do. I still do. All right. Yeah, let's see. I think is it quicker? No. God, now it's 36. Whatever. I can't worry about this, okay? I can't. I'm like, really, whatever. I don't care. All right. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story. It's exactly what I said. Didn't I? Hold on. I said something about, yeah, like rewriting like a new, I said something about a story. I know I did. Make it a story of success. See? Okay. One in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Oh my God, I love them. I love them. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Okay, here we go. Forgiveness is never about condoning the things that were done. It's about letting yourself off of the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. Wait, what is that? What? Hold up. Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. When you do not forgive. Oh yeah, because I'm telling you, see that the male aspect in this, the King of Cups, right? If it is a masculine, right? Whoever, there was two energies here. They were the ones that were carrying that burden. The burden. And I think, I don't know, there was something there. The woman's was mental. The Queen of Cups energy, it was her mental thoughts. But for the masculine, I think this is relating to the masculine, whether it's masculine side or a actual masculine, some kind of forgiveness was required or is required. Yeah, I know it, I feel it, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But all right, and yeah, also if you do make it to the end of this 39-minute video, if you could like, subscribe, whatever, just to help. I don't know, I think obviously if you like it, like other people might be able to see it too, so but yeah. All right, let's get out of here.